Hello, everybody, and welcome back here at Adobe Live with Creative Cloud Express. So lovely to see everyone in the chat. I can see Steve saying, Ciao, Kladi. Ciao, Steve. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Also, Jack Watson in the chat, Alexandra, Anika, Andreas Holler, lovely to see you. Nadia, thank you so much for joining us here. We are here together, as you probably have noticed, this week with the wonderful Adobe Creative Cloud Express. So we are learning how to make standout graphic that will help you grow your business in just a few clicks. In fact, if you have not played and experimented yet with Adobe Creative Cloud Express, this is the time to do so with yours truly. We're going to have some fun, and today in particular we're going to be creating a flyer. I have a request, some friends, and they're starting a business on the side that just messaged me, Kladi, can you help me with your flyer? And I don't always have time to help as a designer, but most importantly, if you're not a designer and if you need this kind of project, like a quick flyer or a quick logo, that's where Adobe Creative Cloud Express comes into play by allowing you to create easily and quickly standout professional graphics. So I'm gonna jump into it and let's see what this is all about. As usual, let me know where you are watching from. I'm based in Manchester, UK, and here is 4:30 p.m. So good afternoon to this side of the world, good morning, or good evening, depending where you're watching from, and make sure to let me know. Real quick before we jump into my computer, actually, let's jump real quick into the Creative Cloud Express homepage while I keep blabbing here. So as I mentioned here, what I wanted to show you is that the landing page for Express that shows you all the new wonderful features. So the implementation of the font, got the font from fonts.adobe.com. So we have a ton of wonderful bold font that will help you make bold creative flyers and social media graphic and so much more. Yesterday we already started together by creating a logo. So if you want to know how to create a logo, make sure to go and watch the replay, which brings me to the next point. So Sean is saying, how many refreshes does it take to see Kladi? What's going on? Let me know if everything is okay. I can see myself. Let me know in the chat if everything is fine or if there is any issue. But it looks like I so far everything is good here. But again, let me know in the chat if there is any issue. I'll be happy to jump and see how we can fix it so you can see me and we can work together. As I said, there is a way of watching the replays on YouTube, so make sure to go ahead and join the YouTube channel that is specific for Adobe Creative Cloud Express. It's filled with so many wonderful how-to tutorials, inspiration, and tips and tricks that will help you to get started. Now, before we jump into the project, let me make sure and figure it out that everything is okay on this end for the stream. Looks like everything should be, Louis is saying it's working on YouTube. Fantastic. Let me just jump real quick into the back end and say if everything is okay. So YouTube on one screen and Behance chat on the other. You can actually use the chat on YouTube because I'm also watching the YouTube chat together, so I can actually see that on the YouTube chat we have Merculio Forte, nice to see you, Cara, and Sam. So let me know if there is any issue here. I can actually go on Behance and have a little test myself to see if that's working. You're probably gonna see two Kladis, better than one. See if it's working, but it seems, oh, it's just saying to go on YouTube. So make sure to come and join me on YouTube. I can see you there. Jump over to YouTube and we're back here. Fantastic. So let's go ahead, and now that we know where we're at, so join the YouTube channel, as I was saying, for the Adobe Creative Cloud Express. We can now start by creating our flyer. We have pretty much 30 minutes, so time is of the essence here. Time runs out way too fast because we always end up having a lot of fun together. Let me jump on the other side of the screen so we can follow together. Actually, maybe it's better on this side so you can see all the full menu bar there. Fantastic. So what I wanted to show you real quick is how to implement the brand. So as I said yesterday, we created a brand together. And I want to show you how to really take advantage of the logo and the brand that we created. So again, don't worry if you're joining in today for the first time, you can go ahead and watch the replay. Just type logo design Kladi or logo design Creative Cloud Express, or just simply go ahead and browse the Creative Cloud Express YouTube channel. You probably hear already right now. There are so many more how-to tutorials. Let's get started though. So yesterday we ended up with this lovely logo, which is for our bakery. This week we are working on a bakery throughout, and we decided to name our bakery Rise and Bake. We established it in 2022, fresh for this year. So let me show you how now you can work with this logo and build a brand around it. Brand is built by consistency. Remember, the brand is not just the logo, but it's created by all the point of touch, all the elements of the marketing that we're going to be creating together, and of course so much more. But in order to get started, make sure you download your logo once you created it, and then all we have to do is to jump back on the Adobe Creative Cloud Express homepage. And we're going to go ahead here where it says brand on the very left side. So once you create and click on brand, you'll be able to create a new brand. As you can see, I have many brands already active, so you can work on, different versions of your brand, or also brands for your friends or brands for your different businesses. Let's go ahead and create a brand. If you've never done so, you'll be asked to upload your logo. Again, if you don't have a logo, watch yesterday replay. You'll know how to get one and how to make one real quick. But in this case, we already done it. That was yesterday's job. So all I have to do is to go back in my machine, make sure that I select the bakery logo. Here it is, that we downloaded as a PNG that will allow us to retain transparency in our logo. And from here, you will see already that Adobe Creative Cloud Express shows us on the side some preview of how we can place our logo. So those are like some sort of mini mockups already showing us how the logo will appear in different templates. And then we can also go ahead and pick one of the main color. You can stick with this yellow and gold color from the logo, or you can go ahead and add as any other color you want. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring a sort of coral in the picture just to give a little bit more of contrast and make sure that we have another color inside our color palette. And here it is. You will see that right away this color gets applied to the brand. And then I'm going to go ahead and choose a font. Again, a ton of wonderful font. Make sure to go ahead and take advantage of fonts.adobe.com integration inside Creative Cloud Express, because there are so many wonderful bold fonts you can see that are there that you can use. And again, once you pick a font, I always say the beauty of working with Adobe Creative Cloud Express, either if you're working on desktop or on mobile, is that you can always go back and change any project that you're doing. So you're never going to be stuck with the whatever choice you make. You can also go back and change it. Once you're done with your first choice though, make sure to click on next, and here I'm gonna make sure that to name my brand correctly, so I know which one we're referring to. As you know, I have many there, so I can write Raise and Bake and then create my brand. And now the beauty is that we're gonna be able to pick and choose colors and logo from our brand when we're working on other projects. Fantastic. So I can see that we're back also on Behance. You can watch on Behance on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel though, because again, there is a ton of content already there and coming up. So really go ahead and have a look. Sean is asking, I wonder why Adobe Express is more about YouTube than Adobe's owns Behance. So Sean, as you know, Adobe, hopefully, and if you don't know, it's absolutely fine. Adobe Creative Cloud Express is brand new, available for free on desktop and mobile. So, and is there to help everybody who's trying to develop their marketing materials and grow their business, even not designers. So it's super cool to have a space on YouTube that will allow to have a lot of content that is inspirational, and so many tutorials that allow everyone to have access to this wonderful app and knowledge, and to help and grow together. So it's just another way of being a community, and as I always say here at Adobe Live, learning in this safe and fun environment. But let's get going with our flyer. Time is ticking, always goes too fast when we're having fun. So let's go ahead and let's go back to the home page. Make sure to save your brand. And now there are different ways, as usual, in which you can tackle that. I'm going to show you one very quick way, which is using one of the wonderful, beautiful templates available. As you can see here on top of the search bar, we will be able to search for templates. Here it is. And you can go ahead and search whatever you want. As you can see, I've searched differently. You can search in general bakery templates and see what's already out there. So in this case, although you will not only have flyers, but you will see some social media templates. Look how cool is that? Like, the quality of the templates is really blowing my mind. That's so fun. You can just click on it and access it and use it for your brand. And also just inspirational to have a look at it. Even if you don't necessarily use one, you can just have a look at them and they are inspiring. So you can have a sort of a different frame puzzle template, or you can use photo or illustration, or just something that it just pushes your logo. Again, you will see a variety of templates there. Then you can go ahead and narrow down your research to bakery flyers. So in this case, we're just going to be looking at different more flyers material. And if you just want to have a more general look about flyers, so even if it's not about a bakery, just type the word flyer and you will see that you have a lot of choices here with thousands and thousands of beautiful bold flyers. But something else that you can notice is that we also have some little categories here. So we now narrow down our research into flyers. You can also narrow down by topics or color. And in this case, we want to create an advertising flyer. So I'm going to go ahead and click on advertisement. In order to narrow down, you will see that automatically we will have these Kladi Express already creating a selection of our flyers specifically for advertising, which is what we want. I'm going to go ahead and pick one of these two. I think is matching my shirt, so that really caught my eye. So let's go ahead and start with this flyer over here. Also, maybe let's choose the one on top. I think is more similar to the coral color of the brand. It has to match your brand, not your shirt. But it definitely caught my eyes because it's modern and bold. And again, we can go ahead and jump and edit it in just a few clicks. Let me go ahead and see if there is any question in the chat. Lucy is saying, Kladi, the coral matches your top a bit. I know, I'm loving this pink color. I'm all about pink and coral lately. That's my coral phase, I think. Let me know if there is any other question. I can see Steve, Sean, everybody, both on YouTube and Behance. Keep your questions coming. We're here to learn together. I'm happy to reply to any questions that we have. So just give me 1 second because it looks like that we want to kill that noise real quick. I had a fun that just turned out in here, and also Discord came up, so that also happened, the beauty of a live. But let's go back in our Creative Cloud and make this happen. Not a worry, because we're working at the template, so it's going to be super easy to make things happen here. Click on the text, and then all you have to do is to select the edit text box in order to change your text. And here we're going to be writing opening party, because that's what we are looking to advertise. So again, the text is already there. We already love the way that it's laid out. All we have to do is to just simply replace the text. So open, as you know, I always misspell. So let me know if I'm writing correctly. You're there to check. Opening party, and then we can make the opening party Sunday, January, I believe, is going to be 23rd. But again, you can write whatever you want, and it doesn't have to be an opening party. It can be a sale. It can be pretty much anything you want, anything that you want to advertise about your brand and about your shop, about your business. That's the right place to do so. So input your own text, then select the other bit of the text, and here we're just going to use this big bold font to just say what we're all about. So our bakery is all about fresh and tasty. So what I'm going to write here is just simply the word fresh, and then instead of off, I'm going to write the word tasty. Oops, misspelled, of course. Here it is. And in just a few clicks, we are already adapting the templates to fit our content. Now I'm just going to go ahead and click on the background, and you will see that automatically here our panel will change into edit the background. So whatever you click on, then the panel just here above me changes respectively to allow you to make changes there. So we change the text. Now we have the background. And how do we go back to the colors of our brand? Well, let's do that real quick. as you can see, we can access our logos by going on the other side. Over there, you can see my mouse. I'm actually going to zoom in so you can see it better. Let's click where it says logos. And right now we have our primary logo, which is my Printmysoul brand, because I use it that for my brand as well. Well, don't worry, we can edit that in just a click by selecting design. And then click on the three dots where you see all the brand options right there. And we can switch brand real quick. As you've seen before, I have many different brands. So let's go ahead and find Rise and Bake. That's the one that we selected. And you'll see that we have the color and the different choices that we made before ready for us to be used. So in fact, now once I go to the background with our brand selected, here it is. Our coral is there and we can just apply it to the background with a click. Now all we're left to do is perhaps if we want, maybe change this text color as well. I'm actually going to go and bring the logo in. So this Mood Girl apparel doesn't belong to us. It's time perhaps to click on the logo. So real quick, I've just personalized my design, and all I have to do now is to click on the logo in order to introduce it and click and drag of one of the corner of its bounding box to make sure that we have now and we can place it in the right location at the right size. And I don't really like how this black clashes, because I think that we already have a yellow and then we have this other pastel color. I think the black is too bold. So you can go ahead and edit literally any item inside your template, down to even the bits of illustration that we have here, in order to make it work with your design. So here it is. I think I'm going to just have everything in white. So all the other elements in white besides the logo. So we have our logo that really stands out. And here it is. In just a few clicks, we literally created a standout graphic. We made it by selecting a template, and we have 4 minutes. And as usual, I always want to show you another way in which you create from scratch. So what we've done right now, it's simply to create one by using a template. You've seen it super fast. All we're left to do is to click on download. In this case, we'd select a JPEG and then start download, choose a folder in your machine, and here it is. I'm just gonna bring it back here to my Raise and Bake and call it Flyer 01, and then click on save. But we have a few minutes, and I really want to show you how to bring it in. Odari, nice to see you. Oh my gosh, I received a message from Odari today with a work in progress of a drawing. I am absolutely honored and impressed. Thank you so much. Go ahead and check his work out. It's absolutely mind-blowing. I wish I could draw like you draw. That's wonderful. But let's go back. By the way, because we're working on the web, everything gets saved. So that's absolutely fantastic. You can see that we have all our work here, all the recent work at the bottom bar saved, ready to be edited and accessed at any time, anywhere from our browser or our mobile. But let's go ahead and click on the plus icon and then select Flyer to jump in real quick and see how in 3 minutes we can knock it off by using one of the beautiful templates, also in terms of text and images. So in this case, I'm going to go real quick and jump into my design assets and bring one of the illustrations or graphic groups. That's what I wanted to show you, the beautiful graphic groups. Here also we have different categories, and again, don't worry, we're going to be working with those throughout the week. We're going to be here tomorrow together to create more fun, but look at those, how beautiful they are. There's even a mocha, which I absolutely adore. You can go ahead and select any of these. They're so beautiful. I was having a look before, and I think I found a cake that was perfect for our project because already had the sort of orange, and it was there, gorgeous. And then if there is anything else that jumped to your eyes that you really, really like, for example, I can see here in this other illustration, these other graphic groups, which basically has images and photos. I really love this background. All you have to do is to select any of the element that you like and then make sure that to ungroup it, delete the part that you don't want, and then go ahead and just use the other elements just like so. Now, as you can see, they're overlapping the previous group. So all you're left to do is to go back into your layer and make sure that you bring the grouped element with the cake above. So as you can see, in just a few clicks, we just went in a completely different realm made of photographs, illustration, thanks to the wonderful groups, which is super, super cool. Again, let's make sure that we select the appropriate brand so we can access our brand color. Again, brand options, switch brand, and make sure to select the right brand. And here it is. Here, once we select the background, we can choose our little lovely coral, and then we can bring back our main logo. And here it is. We should be able to edit it in just a second. It looks like it's just having a little thing there. And all will be left to do, I'm going to refresh in a second, just in case if the problem is maybe with my internet. Just going to give it a second. Let's try to refresh. Sorry, I'm impatient. We're doing this in 3 minutes. So here it is. It's all saved. Can you believe it? Like, imagine if your internet crashes. This thing is just going to keep it there, and you can just do it and make it even back from your mobile. You can access it from anywhere. So you can go ahead and resize your logo, place it wherever you want inside your design. I'm just going to leave it there for now. And then you can access your text and simply decide whatever is the text that fits better with your different flyer that you have created. In this case, I'm just going to go and see, I kind of like this breaking news one of, look at this, there's so many different categories that you can go ahead and browse. And again, as I said, you can always go back and then edit it as well. So again, I'm gonna write in here, let's say always fresh and tasty. And then we can also change, of course, the size of our text. We can resize it manually, just like so. We can also go ahead. In this case, as you can see, we have a shadow and then an outline. So if you ever try to change a color and there is a line here, that means that you have to go ahead and try to play with the effects. So in this case, we have here the color of the shadow. So there is no color inside, and then we have an outline as well. So you can go ahead and really have a play with these. Maybe in this case, we can also do a black and white, because we have those black and white speckles, and maybe we can move the logo at the bottom and just add the text at the top. Anyway, unfortunately, it's pretty much time to go. If you want to bring the text on the other side, you can do that and just change paragraphs by using the edit text. But as you can see, in pretty much less than half an hour, because we've been here having a chat and saying hi to each other, we have created not one but 2 different flyers, starting by templates and use graphic groups. Now, one more thing before I go. If you wish to move these elements all together, the best way is to click and drag to select them all. You will see all these different bounding boxes that basically are around each one of the elements. Just simply select on group, and you will see one main bounding box that will surround all the elements, and this will allow you to simply move the entire image as you go. And again, even here, once you're done, click on download, select JPEG and click on start download, and you will be able to download your image. So this is going to be my flyer number 2, and click on save, ready to be used, printed or shared anywhere. So here it is. That was our first flyer created by using a template, and then this is our flyer that contains our logo, our brand colors, illustration, a lovely 2 graphic groups layered up one on top of the other, and a text template edited and adapted to our text. And of course, those are just some of the few options that you can go ahead and apply in order to make standout graphics quickly and easily using Adobe Creative Cloud Express. I really hope that this was useful for you, and you're going to go ahead and really create wonderful graphics for your business. Unfortunately, it's already time to say goodbye. I don't know where time goes. Was absolutely lovely to spend this time with you. Make sure to go ahead and grab a glass of water and come back, because there is a ton of fun, a beautiful day starting here at Adobe Live. Go ahead and follow the YouTube channel for Adobe Creative Cloud Express for more how-to tutorials, content, inspiration, and so much more. And of course, I will catch you tomorrow with more fun together with Adobe Creative Cloud Express. Thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye for now.